All frogs are frogs. Insightful stuff. Hello, this is Cutefuzzyweasel, and welcome to Cutefuzzyweasel Reads, the show that I've been putting off for a long fucking time, for no good reason. Today we'll be reading part 1 of chapter 2 of An Epic Quest to Feed the Trolls, because apparently people don't like seeing me get pissed off. When we last left off An Epic Quest to Feed the Trolls, I was wearing pants, and also I went through a TV screen, and I killed a clown. So Tuesday, chapter 2. Part 1, and I'm doing it in 2 parts because Chapter 2 is fucking long. Part 1. As Weasel fell through the internet sky screaming and waving his arms, he saw tons of ads, which were mostly for workout programs and condoms. I'll be honest, I've never seen a condom ad online. Never. I've seen plenty of porn ads, I've seen plenty of birth control ads, never a condom ad. Not even a Trojan condom ad. Fly through the pixelated clouds and above the tiled grounds. Tiled? Before he landed onto the ground, an ad for nipple cream flew underneath him, saving him from turning into concrete gravy. But I did turn into nipple cream. It sent him over the entrance of Googleville. Like a magic carpet, Weasel jumped off and the ad flew off into a flock of other advertisements. My brain keeps trying to compensate from experience. You gotta understand, most of what I read is fucking incomprehensible. So this is the internet, huh? CFW said as he stood in front of the gate. I expected to see more porn. And I would. He walked over to the gate curiously and pressed the large blue button. A booming static sound emanated from a large overhead speaker, and following it was a voice of a man that sounded like a World of Warcraft gamer. Hi. I'm, admin of this area. Sounds that sounded like the munching of Doritos came out before he began talking again. You wanna, like, come in or something? Yeah, that's kind of why I pressed the damn button. Weasel sighed, getting rather annoyed with this conversation. Hey, I'm not that big of an asshole. The admin apparently farted right into the microphone. Nice image. Okay, hold on, let me just... After 7 more awkward seconds of him heavily breathing, the speakers beeped and the gates clicked slowly open. Weasel was finally able to enter Googleville and was amazed at the beauty. There were large buildings with neon lights and moving pictures, each representing every online website. Some were more like small warehouses. Others were like family-owned businesses. But the large ones were more famous websites, such as YouTube and Facebook and Pornhub. It's not written here, but it would be. Wow, this place looks so generic and unoriginal. I would say that, yes. That is what I'm saying. That's a compliment. You wrote me correctly. It looks exactly like what everyone has ever imagined the internet to look like from the inside. Weasel walked down the sidewalk and took in the sights of the city. Suddenly, the window of a very large building was shattered when a nasty, warty green creature jumped through it, running away with a box. What, was that in frame?
It was out of focus, but it was just kind of like...
Shit! What the? Weasel stopped in front of the pile of broken glass and watched the monster run through the street and into a dark alley. The alarms were blaring inside the building, which looked like it collected all of the world's computers together with all of the large black wires inside of it. Okay, so the NSA building. Go, little monster. What did that thing just take out of the building? It hacked into someone's computer and took their personal porn folders for blackmail, said a voice from overhead. I believe the troll hacked into Ego Raptor's computer. Who? I'm Modzilla, the internet. Oh shit, I got ahead. Weasel looked above him and saw a glittering pink ball of glowy light. Who are you? Which is not what I would be saying. I'd be saying, oh shit, a glowing pink ball of death light. I'm going to have to destroy it now. I'm Modzilla, the internet fairy. And I've come to aid you in your quest to save the internet from the crash. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't do that. That already happened. Some of my audience probably weren't even alive in 2008. Whoa, Weasel frowned his brow in confusion. Save the internet? Look, man, I just came here to stop the trolls who were trying to kill me. But you are the one who the binary prophecies foretold. How can the binary prophecies? That couldn't foretell anything, it'd just be on and off. You must stop the trolls from depleting the internet of power. Huh? Yes, the binary clans that founded this marvelous land predicted that a brave, handsome hero would fall from the sky. Aw, that's nice. Brave. would fall from the sky and deliver our land from the greasy clutches of the trolls who would eventually take over and have control over the whole outside world. This is getting retarded. No, she wrote that. I didn't. You see, if they suck this land dry of energy, they will have a chance to hack into the entire internet kingdom. Then your world would cease to function because of its dependency on this land. And the trolls will have access to the personal information of every single person on Earth! But they already do. Hey, I like long, ongoing exposition being suddenly dumped out onto the reader as much as the next guy, said Weasel as he started to continue walking up the street. But you must be mistaken. I'm no hero, I can assure you of that. Yes, you are, Weasel. I've watched your adventures on YouTube, and I see how you fought off Coppercab, cried Mozilla. That wasn't even Coppercab, responded Cutefuzzyweasel. Wait, you've seen my videos? Clearly the author has. Good job. Indeed, I've seen and heard everything on the internet, you know? Typical all-intelligent being crap. Then shouldn't you know how to destroy the trolls? He scoffed. Listen, I want to finish on my own quest and get back home. But, shoo, you little insect. I'm not like... I'm really a dick in this story. Weasel waved his hand at the fairy in an attempt to get rid of her. He continued down the street and saw many other people down the street. Some looked like normal people, while most looked like a blank blow-up doll with no facial features. Ew. They moved like robots, and unlike the others, had no name on their head. What are those guys? Those are the people of this land who have not logged in. We call them Anons. The colorful ones are users, Mozilla said, still following her hero. Unfortunately, we've gotten more Anons ever since many people lost their accounts to the trolls. Wouldn't the trolls be hackers, then? I mean, a troll is someone who tries to make you upset online. A hacker actually does the hack. Gee, Weasel said sadly, that really fucking sucks. He would hate it if he ever lost his account. What happens if you become an Anon? Well, you grow a neck beard, you start wearing a fedora and making pseudo-intellectual arguments. You lose all color and humanity to your avatar, and you become an empty shell whose thoughts and feelings, Mozilla murmured. Without thoughts and... I'm sorry, I misread that bit. You're like a robot following its program without purpose. But aren't we all robots? As she talked, Weasel saw a small green creature, which was most likely another troll, creep behind a user way down the street from where he was. It stabbed its back with a large butcher knife. Shit. The victim suddenly began to scream in pain, capturing the attention of all nearby users. The color left its body like evaporating water. The name disappeared. The other users cried and ran screaming as it became a wandering Anon and followed its Anon brethren. Oh no. That's the 28th victim this week. It's actually pretty low for hackings on the internet. The bastard went over there! Weasel pointed to the alleyway between Craigslist and eBay. That wouldn't be an alleyway, that'd be several galaxies. And started running. You won't get away with this, asshole! Why would I run towards it? I'd just get a stick or something and hand it to someone else and tell them to do it. Mozilla flew to keep up. Weasel, wait for me! Weasel ran as fast as he could, when eventually he entered the alley and saw the troll feasting on a flea-bitten rat who wore a leather jacket for some reason. Is that a reference to some... Hey, you! The troll looked up at Cutefuzzyweasel and spit out the rat, which flipped off the creature, pissed on its foot, and ran off into a hole in the wall. Well, well, well. The prophecies foretold that you'd come. Anyway, that's the end of part 1 of chapter 2. And again, I split it up because it was incredibly long. If you have anything you want me to read, listen in the comments below. But before I go, let's pick out what I'm probably going to end up reading. See, I got this dice set here. Don't worry about that. Number 1 on the 4-sided die is part 2 of chapter 2. Number 2 is Super Smash Bros. Number 3 is My Immortal. And number 4 is Sonichu. So let's go ahead. I'm not a praying man, but please not Sonichu. Oh, fuck me. Four. All plants are plants. Okay. Electricity can hurt you. Just one sentence per page. Spiders have 8 legs. This joke is getting old.